We can entangle ourselves through sound vibration, and we can liberate ourselves through sound vibration. Each of us, we're very influenced by the sound vibrations we expose ourselves to. Like, let's say if we're an hour in a room with classical music, or an hour in the room with punk rock, it'll have a different effect on our consciousness. This was a prelude to the audiobook of Relationships That Work, The Power of Conscious Living, is now available. Relationships That Work, The Power of Conscious Living, second edition, second subtitle, A Transformative Communication Approach to Self-Realization, is now available on audiobook. A transformative communication-based approach to self-realization. A communication-based approach to knowing who we are. The book's focus in audio form or written form is not just to collect some communication tools or skills. Rather, to support ourselves and others in relationships, to cultivate expertise in communication, to support ourselves to achieve, to move towards that most sublime purpose, distinctive purpose of the human form of life, self-realization, the self turning towards itself in self-awareness. Here, through the audiobook of Relationships That Work, The Power of Conscious Living, how to develop mastery in creating sacred space in our own inner conversation and in our conversations with others. Here, how to develop expertise and to live in excellence in embracing 100% responsibility for our experience of life and the results in our life. Here, what it means. Here, techniques and methods and principles for living purposefully, living a fulfilled purpose life with the audiobook of Relationships That Work, The Power of Conscious Living. A communication-based approach to self-realization. Sometimes we refer to self-realization as the one that gives value to a string of zeros. Let's say if we have a string of zeros, 10, 20, 30 zeros in a line, what's the value of the 20 or 30 zeros? It's 0. Now, if we put the 1 in front, then it becomes trillions and quadrillions, a big number. The zeros represent the different areas of life, whether physical fitness or economic development or whatever it is. And we know without knowing ourselves and knowing who we are and what's our purpose, then it's an empty experience. A communication-based approach to self-realization, to placing the one solidly in front of the string of zeros. The audiobook for Relationships That Work, The Power of Conscious Living, it's now available.